name's Steve Rixis, and this is my summary of part one for module one. And I'm using PowerPoint and the Camtasia Studio add-in to the PowerPoint, and then I'll download this to Camtasia Studio and then do some editing on it. And I think, as just about most people know, Camtasia Studio is by TechSmith. Many of us American Online, You Got Mail is our first experience with social interaction, if you will, on the internet. And the original internet, I guess, before the term Web 2.0 was phrased, the internet was mostly a place where you could find files, data, documents, read them, download them, if you will, print them out, and but there was really no interaction taking place here. I can remember my first programming class in college, about 1977-ish or so, going to the computer center with a box of punch cards, probably 200 to 400 of them, dropping them off and going back the next day and making sure my program worked. And if it didn't, had to go back and redo the whole thing. So times have definitely changed since then. Web 2.0 definitely is where the whole social interaction, you can communicate with each other instantaneously, you can collaborate, and it's really changed the way the world operates in education. Sometimes I think of education as an aircraft carrier, and it takes a long time to change course in an aircraft carrier. And one thing I'm looking forward to this class is to help me to improve my skills on technology use in the classroom. I do flip my classes, and I call this place if I'm doing a science video, the Cave of Science, or history, the Hall of History. And I would definitely like to learn more things on how to engage my students. My classroom, we use Google, YouTube, Gmail. Communication, submission of a lot of assignments is done by Gmail. Of course, if you have a Gmail account, you have a YouTube account. I don't have kids tape themselves, or video themselves, and post that on YouTube. Typically, maybe about a lab they're doing or some content, then share that or send it to me. One thing I do like to use off YouTube is a site called SafeShare, and you can take the URL of YouTube, paste it into SafeShare, and it'll generate another URL that gets rid of all the comments and the suggested videos and everything on the side. So, and that's a really nice thing to use. We use the plethora of Google Docs. We have not gotten into Google Docs for education yet. I'm hoping our tech guys did just, I guess, apply for our domain. Excuse me. And so we're going to hopefully either second semester or definitely next year start using that whole the suite of Google Docs for education. One thing we do use is Moodle, which is really a free version of Blackboard. I have taken several classes over the years online, but this is the first class I've had using Blackboard. So I'm interested to see how this goes. Moodle is one of those 8 C's. It's cost-free. Moodle, the servers, the maintenance is done by our intermediate school district, and Moodle is a great place to house our content for our classes, and kids can access this, and even parents if they will. A lot of kids don't like it because they have 24-hour access now. The excuse of I lost my paper, I left it in the locker, or any of those has no longer holds much water. The new excuse now, at least in West Michigan here, is the internet went down. And so it's amazing how often the internet goes down in West Michigan. I personally haven't seen it, but it just much strike my kids when something is due. Social sites. My wife and I do have a Facebook account. And I'll be honest, we don't use it a whole lot. It's kind of nice to keep track of the kids who are kind of across the country. I do not use it for my classroom. I do have a Facebook page for my cross and track teams, which the kids seem to like. I can post pictures on there and information and so forth. I do have a Twitter account, and I do follow educators in science mostly. And I will tweet and retweet things that deal with my history class or my science classes here in the Hall of History or the Cave of Science. Things that are new to me that I'd like to learn how to do, and hopefully it'll happen within this class. One is podcasting. I think podcasts would be another way to get content to the kids, and I know very little about it. I've listened to some, but I have no idea how to create one, how to get it online, and so forth. The other one I'd like to be a little more versed at is using Google Plus, the Google Circles. I think this would be nice for kids to maybe like day before a test at night from say 7 8 o'clock at night. Hey, we can have a question and answer session going on. The other thing, a couple other things that I've used, but I really need to incorporate them a little bit better into my classroom are wiki pages. I do have a wiki site, but it hasn't worked too well. But when I was reading the one article about having kids 1 day a month post to the wiki site for everybody, I really like that idea, and I'm going to incorporate that into the second semester. I do have a blog. I really haven't done much with it the last couple of years, and I'm hoping this class will also give me some ideas for how to use that. So that's my review on this, and well, I'm looking forward to the rest of the material in the course.